Hi everybody, 15th of March, another day in my daily diaries of how I'm now coping with the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. I've just got in, it's nearly 5 to 8. I thought I'd have been later than this actually, so that's why I hung on before doing this. But I've just this minute walked in, I've just dropped my bag down. As you know, I've been out today, Mother's Day, been with my mum and my sister and her lad actually, just took my mum out for a Mother's Day meal. But I got up this morning at the hotel, stayed at the hotel last night, and so really nice hotel, really sort of plush, and it had a bath, a big, massive big bath, really deep bath. So, you know what I did at 6 o'clock this morning, I was up running the bath and laying a red hot bath for about an hour and 20 minutes. As you know, I used to love my baths, so, and I've not had a bath ever since sort of early to middle December, so I thought about time I had a wash. No, but I really enjoyed it. I really loved lounging in that. It was really nice. And then got up, showered and washed and dressed, and went down and had a nice breakfast, like a cooked breakfast. I could have had the veggie sausage, but I would have had to have waited for them to make it. So anyway, I had, you know, egg, beans, mushrooms and all that sort of stuff, hash brown. So yeah, really nice. Then just chilled for a bit, because I didn't have to leave till 12, but I actually left about 11:30, 20 to 12. But I sat about and had a coffee and just chilled, watching people coming and going. Again, just thinking, you know, maybe it'd have been better if Angie had been sat with me, but they're just thoughts. No, I didn't let it sort of sink down on my shoulders, you know. So I knew I was going over to a garden, you know, seeing her. So I just made my way over there, and because I was meeting the stonemason as well. And luckily I got there, and it was going really overcast. Anyway, so I managed to get out and go down and have a chat with her. And then it started to rain, and it didn't half come down. Really come down. So I went and sat in the car. I was sat in the car when the stonemason turned up, so he shot out of his and come and sat in mine. Anyway, he said next couple of weeks he's going to get onto it, and I can be done in the next couple of weeks, weather permitting. You know, the rain doesn't start. So yeah, fingers crossed. So that cheered me up. It cheered me up, but then it didn't, if you know what I mean, because I knew that's another final step in it. You know, then I'll have to go and see. Yeah, that's great, Ian. That's, thank you very much. But then it'll have a photograph on it, and, you know, sunrise with the date of birth and sunset on the day she passed with a bit of word, and, you know, oh. Anyway, it's got to be done. It's got to be done, and the sooner I get it done, the better. And like I said last week or the other week, whenever it was, at the moment, nobody knows she's there. You know, apart from, you know, immediate family and friends and that, but people walking around the cemetery don't know she's there, and that upsets me to think that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it being done, but not, if you know what I mean. So anyway, and I know he'll do a good job, so I'll let you know when I go over. I think I might take a picture of it and show you. So then I went from there. So I sat in the car once Ian had gone. I sat in the car for a while. You know, the rain was bouncing, and it was bouncing it down by then. So I was just having a chat with her from the car. I'm sorry, Angie, I'm not coming out getting wet through in this. you can hear me from here, from sat in car. So I just had a chat with her and that, and then I went from there. I was going to just go and watch the match in a pub somewhere, but I actually went over to my mum's and watched the match at my mum's with my mum. So I've had a right good few hours. I got there at 1:30. You know, so from 1:30, and then I took her over to the Italian place for 4:30, and then left just over an hour ago. So yeah, I've had a good few hours with her. Well, I enjoyed. We've had a good laugh about, you know, stuff going on and what have you. My sister Janet reminded me of a story. She said when she thinks it was when Angie's mum was ill, and Angie wanted to get the priest round. Anyway, she kept phoning him, leaving messages, phoning him, leaving a message. And she said when he finally did turn up, she said, he walked through the door. Now this is a Catholic priest. Now, bloody hell, you're like getting old. It's like getting hold of the Scarlet Pimpernel trying to get hold of you. They're calling a priest a Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, well, it's a saying, I know, but Angie, you can't call a priest a Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, right, so I'm going to keep this one a bit on the short side, because like I said, I've only just got in, so I want to get showered now and get changed and chill. I'll have a load of inquiries on here on TikTok and that to answer to. So like I said, and it's 8 o'clock, it's dead on 8 o'clock now. So yeah, so I will do another one tomorrow. I'll get up and gym it morning. And I've got that phone call from Gina at Cure Parkinson's tomorrow. That's a Zoom call, going over a few things with me, so I can start, you know, campaigning for them as well. So yeah, I think that's what's giving me this uplift thing, that I'm finally sort of doing something rather than just doing the same old. You know, you wash, you clean, you go out. This is giving me a purpose, I think, now, and I think that's what's took me to the next level in this grief journey. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention was last night when I was sat down in the bar. I went and got myself a pint, just sat on my own, but there was a load of Irish stopping overnight, and they was going to the Man United game today. Anyway, this chap come and sat nearby me. Anyway, they was dead rowdy, these Irish lads. They was over there a little bit, and he sort of looked up at me and he went, "Ooh, they're noisy." Well, I said, "Yeah." Anyway, we got sort of chatting, and even though he looked low, he looks like 80 odd, something like that. It turned out he's only about 4 years older than me, so, well, that'll make him what, 34? 33, 34. Anyway, but he was from the same neck of woods as me, so originally, anyway, you get chatting and what school did he go to and so on and so on. And he's waiting for his wife and his daughter coming down. And he said he met his wife in a pub not far from the hotel where I was staying. Now, that's a pub I used to go in. And I said, "Oh, I used to go in there." And he said, "Oh," and then she moved up to such a place. I said, "Oh, well, that's round where I lived, and I used to go in all them pubs." And all right, da da da. Anyway, she come walking through, and as she come in, she had a look, said, "Hiya," and he said, "Oh, this is Mike. We've just been chatting." And she looked at me and she says, "Not Mike Walker, is it?" So I said, "Yeah." I haven't got a clue. I didn't remember at all. I did not remember her at all. Anyway, it seemed she remembered me from the pubs. We'd actually had a couple of dates. So, anyway, so I've got his phone number, and he wants me to go over to the Isle of Wight where he lives. So, we shall see. But that's a small world, and it's coincidence like that again. So, right, so I'll finish it on that one. Again, thanks for your comments. I've read through quite a few early on this morning before I left the hotel. So I'll get ready now, and I'll come back to you all shortly. Might have a little bite to eat as well, for a little sandwich or something. So yeah, thanks for your comments and your support. Press your like buttons, follow me, and post these videos on. And I will do another one tomorrow. So as per usual, you take care now. Bye.